Hello, world. My name is Lance Rayborn, and I'm here to announce that I am coming out again for the second time. I am not only coming out, I've done that journey before, but coming out and announcing, that I am now a holistic practitioner focusing on trauma recovery. And I'm also now the director of a trauma nonprofit. And what I'm here to do is to bring teachings, tools, tips, all kinds of experiences and knowledge and resources so that you can follow me along my journey of discovering what self-healing and true harnessing of the power of your consciousness is really about. I've gone down an incredible, so many stories and situations and miraculous things that are very difficult to explain and to accept for most people. But I'm going to try to bring you along that journey and show you and help you see that the world is much more than we've been taught. And I'm saying this from a perspective of someone who's actually studied the world. I used to be a earth scientist and I was atheist to boot. And so what I'm going to be talking about is my transformation from becoming I was a atheist atmospheric physicist, and now I'm a very spiritual, holistic wellness human metaphysicist. So I'll talk to you about that journey, and I'll also be giving you lots of information on how to uplevel your life and to really lead to what can bring your enlightenment. So I have a new definition of enlightenment. What is my definition of enlightenment? Well, to talk about that, I will refer to my own writings in a book I'm featured in called Synchronicity, Exploring the Paths of Meaningful Connection. And I'm on chapter 20 on page 165 called The Enlightenment Effect, How Healing Cultivated Connection. I'll preface this by saying my first section is called A Logical World, A Crumbling Life. And I talk about being a government scientist in climate research, believing I was fighting humanity's ultimate battle, which is saving the planet from destruction. And I prided myself on my atheistic identity that was rooted in intellect and reason, and I believed that tackling the planet's destruction was my destiny. And to me, working towards enlightenment was about obtaining knowledge towards what I thought was the largest problem in the world. This was a purely intellectual pursuit of mastering data, solving problems, and applying logic to improve the world. So I said, behind the polished veneer of achievement, my life was crumbling. Depression, bulimia, insomnia, identity shame, drug addictions haunted me. Therapy provided glimpses of release by breaking my silence, but the deeper patterns remained and felt unshakable. As my world unraveled, the universe began revealing a startling truth. The greatest problem wasn't the destruction outside of me, it was the devastation within me. My final section is titled, It All Starts Within. I say, this journey taught me the environmental destruction we see around us is not a problem we can solve through knowledge or intellect alone. This issue is a reflection of the disconnection within us. Disconnection from each other, nature, divine source, and our true selves. Until we heal our inner fracturing, the solutions and harmony we seek externally will remain out of reach. I learned that enlightenment isn't about accumulating knowledge or mastering complex problems. It is a healing journey. To enlighten is to quite literally become lighter, to unburden the wounds and fears that weigh us down in life. Healing allows us to reclaim parts of ourselves lost to such wounding, reconnecting us to the love and wholeness that is our divine natural state. Enlightenment is not selfish because when one embarks on their healing journey and works to transform their life for the better, one ignites a ripple effect through the web of life, signaling the universe to arrange healing that can occur nearly effortlessly through synchronicities and connections. As one heals and becomes more whole and full of love, it spills over and uplifts those around, can shift generational patterns, and even contribute to the collective awakening of authentic divine connection. This is the enlightenment effect. The realization that healing yourself can be a wondrous synchronous journey that also heals others and the world. And perhaps this is exactly what you are here for. Happy enlightenment. And so I'm going to bring you on your enlightenment journey, as I've been so grateful and passionate to bring this to so many people that I now need to bring this to a larger format setting. So let me know in the comments or in private messages what you would like to see information about or to focus on. I hope to bring you even stories at the discretion of some of my clients, maybe even some live appearances. And there's a couple people who are willing to talk and share their experience. And I'm grateful I've been able to work with so many people over the years and bring multiple avenues and perspectives and angles of healing to support people's lives, because it's not just one thing or two things. We are an interconnected system of physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual energies that all need to be balanced. And there's many things getting in the way of our healing and our regeneration. We are regeneration beings. Almost everything in our body regenerates. And so we need to help our body to regenerate and remove those things that are hindering regeneration. It's about educating people on how they can become their own healer and how their body is designed to heal and is trying to heal on a consistent basis. And we're just getting in the way. So again, welcome, and I'm so happy that I can have this opportunity. And I just have to also, while I'm here, thank all of my friends and colleagues and clients and supporters who just really said, Lance, why aren't you talking about all this stuff and sharing all this information? More people need to know about this. So I am following suit and taking the encouragement. And so hopefully I can take all of that in and echo it right back out to the world to help a lot more people. So welcome on this journey. I'm glad that you can be here, and let's get enlightened.